Hey, girlfriend, you know who you are. You have big, big dreams. You want to write a book, stand on a TED Talk stage, be a life coach offering wisdom from your RV in Montana, a cafe in Barcelona, or a beach chair in Tulum. Your other girlfriends and your family, they don't always get your biz savvy. Why do you want to leave your JOB? Because you're a C.A.T.S, aka coach, author, thought leader, and speaker. Meet other change makers like yourself and find out how they make it happen. This is the Big Meow podcast.
Hello, cats. I'm Kristen, and I'm here with Dr. Miranda, an amazing intuitive. Hi, Dr. Miranda.
Hi there. How are you?
I am so happy to have you here with us today on the Big Meow. So just tell us a little bit first about who you are and the work that you're doing out there in the world.
Well, I am Dr. Miranda, recently earned my doctor in divinity, and I also have a doctorate in metaphysics because now what I offer is the what's next. I'm able to read a C.A.T.S print similar to a fingerprint and DNA and be able to read the life journey. Really fun with the C.A.T.S print. The difference is when we have a dialogue and we shift your script and you kiss one more time, you will actually see the C.A.T.S change and it'll give you a reading of just within a couple of minutes. This allows me to do a premonition, but more importantly, clear, and people walk away refreshed and excited.
I love how fun and unique that is. I mean, we've all heard of the fingerprint, but the kiss print, you probably have a big batch of bright red lipstick, huh?
I do. I actually, Avon, one of my ladies here, donates a little Avon. And then, of course, because I basically work with celebrities and luxury brands. Garcelle is one of my frequent clients, Dior, Bloomingdale's. And so I travel all over and they usually provide their lipsticks. But we now have cute little ones and they're all colors. And people ask me, what about the guys? Well, I have blue and purple, but I think only like 4 times the guys have chosen that. They're like, we want the same as the ladies. So it's exciting.
That's so fun. So, I mean, how is a kiss print like a fingerprint or different?
Well, the fingerprint has features, as we know, and it's very unique to you. And it doesn't change. DNA doesn't change. The C.A.T.S print has features as well. And with that, what I'm able to do is I'm able to read the lines. I'm able to read the size, the inside, the space, the actual features within, and the shape.
That is so fascinating. I love how unique this is. I've never heard of this before. So what kind of things can we learn about ourselves in a what's next reading?
Well, at events, we basically keep it pretty generic. And the question is love. Am I ready for love? Is love waiting for me? Family, maybe there's an issue, Bobby, Susie, anything like that. Relationship, career, should I stay? Should I go? Or what's next? We also have decision. Should I move? Should I change careers? So that's a yes or no. And then we have angel. And angel is for someone that basically is pretty well centered, they feel, and an angel will give them a reading. So it's so funny, about a quarter of my clients, guests, choose angel. And then when they sit with me and we get started, I actually see it's not a generic. They actually have something very specific. So that usually switches to about 80% from, oh, I'll just take an angel.
I love that. Are there any specific angels you work with, like the archangels, or are you working with each individual person's guardian angels?
Exactly. Thank you for that. It is the guardian angels. Usually it's ancestry, or it can even be, someone that is backing someone up. Like, for instance, my mom passed when she was 52. She's on my left side. My daughter passed when she was 32, and she's on my right side. So my angels, so you have a trifecta. So it's Nora Miranda, Miranda Foster, and Dr. Anita Miranda. So now you have the trifecta.
Girl power, right? So what what does somebody need to bring to this session? Can they just show up? Do they need to have some clarity ahead of time? Like, sometimes it's important to have an intention, or can we just be in the space and receive the answers that we may be wondering about?
Well, I'm usually booked for events or private events, and usually they don't know what I do, or they know a little bit about it because it's very unique. So when someone shows up or someone books me, it's like, so do people have to bring their lipsticks? Do people have to bring this, and this? And no, I bring everything: lipsticks, wipes, the kissing cards, the gifts at the end, and of course, our little calling the angels, a little bit of magic. And you sit with me one on one. And even though it's crowded everywhere, I'm able to have a conversation and we change lives. You can see the shift in the script when they leave.
So, the Big Meow has a lot of female entrepreneurs, C.A.T.s as coaches, authors, thought leaders, and speakers. And, many women want to step into their power, have their voice out there. It's coming through your mouth, your voice. What advice would you give to all of these amazing female entrepreneurs?
Well, that's why I actually joined your membership, because I'm offered quite often for what I do, and I work one-on-one. But the reason I chose yours is because of the group, the women that you attract. But what I would highly recommend is that if you learn just the basics of a kiss whisper basics, you can yourself kiss a piece of paper, kind of have like a notebook, kiss a piece of paper once, sign it, and then kind of write your intention before you go to bed, kiss again, and you'll see what's transpiring, and then put down what actually became of it. But more importantly, we are starting a certification coming up soon. And what we want to do is we want to teach coaches, light workers, therapists, anyone that has this one-on-one. One, it really breaks the ice. Two, it is truth serum. I'm actually able to see things. It's going to cut through the BS. I think cats could say BS.
You could say bullshit.
And so with that, it just allows us to be able to really dig deep in a fun way, and kind of like, the first two sessions, they're like, oh, I don't know, that's what I want. And you get through the clarity. But more importantly, I personally am not a coach. I have been. I'm not a therapist. I'm not, an advisor. I'm actually going to be your kiss whisperer. I am going to do the diagnosis. So I would be the person that you would send a potential client or a new client. They would see me, do a kiss print, we'll do a reading, and I'll actually be able to align where they are, what their goal is. So after one session, I call it save $10,000, 10,000 hours, and 10 excuses of having to start over and really dig deep. So what does this mean for your memberships? So I've been told, well, that's going to cut the session. No, what it's going to do is going to give you almost like a brand new baby. You're going to be handed this. So now you can work your magic. Now you can actually get through and you'll see results a lot sooner. So I'm looking to coexist, do strategy together in order for us to be able to work through. I usually just need one session or one follow-up.
You are listening to the Big Meow podcast, empowering women entrepreneurs to share their voices, make an impact, and transform the world in a positive way. Sponsored by Orange Cat Content Marketing Agency.
So if someone has a challenge, we all have stuff that comes up in our lives in all those different categories: relationships, family, finances, work. How can the KISS print help you kind of make those choices about, which direction to go, to pivot, to stay the course, to stop for a minute? How can you really determine what are the best choices, and what advice do you have around challenges?
Well, I don't know if you have some lipstick available, and if you do, we could just throw one on. If you do not, I do radio as well. I could grab a piece of paper, white piece of paper. Let's just kind of examine this.
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about my challenges, but it'll be kind of fun to just see.
Now,
Maybe I would
And
be curious to know about what's going on with C.A.T.S. C.A.T.S is very new. We just started. And, I would love I have a big vision for it, and I would love for it to reach the momentum that it needs to reach. Is that like the right kind of question for?
it's, mhm, yes,
So put the
So-
lipstick on.
yes, uh-huh.
Okay.
And then you're going to kiss the piece of paper twice.
The same location or two separate spots?
Two separate spots, left to right.
Okay.
All right, so
That one doesn't have as much lipstick on it.
that's
matter.
okay. Nope,
Okay.
nope. And turn it around for me. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I love them. Love, love, love. All righty. And out of the colors, I have blue, green, red, white, black, orange, purple, yellow, brown, silver, gold, pink. What? Orange?
I always
Oh.
pick orange. I love orange.
Not very many people choose orange. All righty. Okay. So your question is,
My question is, what do I need to know to help C.A.T.S reach its full potential?
okay, I actually feel I'm going to switch that a little bit for you with your permission. And the question is, where you are now and your vision, is this the direction? Is this where you're heading, or is there going to be a crossroads you're going to have to come forth? Is that okay if we ask that?
Sure. Yeah.
So here we go. We're first going to get the angels. Soon as I get this. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes my family, oh, I can't do it. Oh my God, that's okay. So, all right. So the question is regarding C.A.T.S membership, the direction. So your first kiss, I love it because it actually, the both of them are closed. The sides are closed and you have an opening. So this is your past up until maybe even yesterday, let's say. So your is telling me that all the crap that us women have to deal with, all the things, the am I enough? Am I going the right direction? How do I start? Am I with the right person? Just all these things that kind of hold us back and we're questioning. You have landed exactly where you are required in order to grow your business.
Oh.
So I love that. The second kiss, do you see how the second kiss is wide open?
Yes.
What that means is, well, we have three types of kisses. We have more closed. That means stay. I'm not letting anything in. I just need to get a break. Second, we have that means I'm ready. I'm ready to. Yeah. And then we have mwah. You have the mwah. That means you're ready to receive. So the question for your membership is, you have landed into a perfect sweet spot for you. And tell me when to stop with the cards.
Stop.
Okay. I have two piles, left and right. Tell me which side to grab. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty. So cherish the moments that you have right now, mainly because you actually have done the hard work. This is actually going to be your passion project. This is the fun part. Out of everything that you've done, okay, ebb and flow. You have it going, girl. You have it exactly the way that it's required to move forward.
Thank you, Janelle.
And you surround yourself with truth tellers. You surround yourself with people that care about you, that will always tell you the truth. But what's beautiful about this card is that they say it with tact. It's people you can trust. They're not haters or anyone that is trying to do sideways anger or passive aggressiveness. So you're actually, the tribe that you have right now is the place that you need and they need for you to grow.
Thanks again, Janelle.
My
producer is so helpful.
So tell me, seeing this card, give me one sentence, please.
Fail. When I fail, I learn how to evolve and grow.
Perfect. So this is a 50-50. Many people actually see the word failure. So when they see this, they're like, I feel like a failure. You actually have the growth. So that particular card is exactly that. So that is fail, 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 exceed, and then fail, try. So fail is not a 4-letter word for you. It is actually knowing that you just another stepping stone. That's what you and I have in common. We're kind of
I
like
have a high failure rate, but that's why I do everything I do.
energy button. It's like, okay, fall. Well, let's do things a little bit different.
Yeah, that didn't work. Can we change? But I think anybody who's an entrepreneur out there, Dr. Miranda, like you got to be willing to fail because
Right.
like the world's changed and you try different things and you think it's going to go one way and then it goes another way. And if you spend too much time like looking at, it's like that 5 of cups, or whatever, you spend too much time like looking at the spilled cups instead of the 2 that are still there. You're not a very good entrepreneur.
Right. So what we've done right now is we've lifted the fog. You now have the ability and you have your premonition. So where you are tiptoeing, the angels are saying to you, you have it. Put everything that you can into this. You have the experience, you have the team, you have the video, you have everything that you need. Now what you have to do is believe in yourself and really get this launched, okay? Second is you're not alone in this. There's many times that you feel as the CEO founder that you're alone because of the burden. Your spouse is very, very supportive. You have the seed capital that you've been saving for the one project. You have your producer. So this is the best part, is that you're not alone, but the alone time that you do spend is the orange. Orange is sunset, sunrise. So what that means is that you do your best work before people get up. So maybe your family, maybe 5, 6 o'clock. And then when you actually sunset, that's your family time. That's, you and your husband's time. I'm going to ask you to do one more thing, and that is your gratitude list of what actually transpired. So here's the biggest thing with you, is that you go from here to here. And we alpha women tend not to embrace the baby steps. So for instance, my dream was wanting to be on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's when I first started this. So it's been,
I love that.
10 years. So everything that I did, Dior, Jimmy Choo, America's Got Talent, all these things I didn't really embrace. I didn't acknowledge, because my goal was to be on TV. It was actually Orange County, but they chose me for the Beverly Hills. So what happened is, because here's my goal, here's my bucket list, I didn't embrace and acknowledge all of the amazing things that I did, because my eye is on the prize. So your homework is every step that you take, embrace and celebrate, because that's your stepping stone.
Dr. Miranda, that was so amazing. Thank you so much. So where can all of us cats find you to get our own Kiss print session?
Well, best place is official kissprinreader.com, or you can Google me and see that I'm top 3 in the world, which is the lipstick reader. And as a free gift, go to readyourkiss.com. You will actually get a mini read, and then your members, your guests, will be able to have a 15-minute follow-up with me.
I love that. Well, Dr. Miranda, thank you so much for being here on the Big Meow. And I just loved my reading. It was amazing.
So here we go. We're going to make a wish. Close your eyes, make a wish. And tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, open your eyes. Here we go. And all right. So yours is beautiful. Okay. So believe.
Believe.
Yeah. So let's see. Can you see that?
Yes,
there we go.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so the 2 that you received is beautiful and believe. So beautiful, of course, is your energy, your positivity, is, when people say, good morning, beautiful. So beautiful right now is I see the aura around you and the angels, and believe is you got this. Let's grow together.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the Big Meow. This was super fun. And for those of you listening, I really encourage you to get your kiss print from Dr. Miranda. Bye.
Are you looking for authentic connections, business mentorship, and a supportive community? Join C.A.T.S Network. Thank you for listening to the Big Meow podcast. Please subscribe, give us a 5-star review, and share this episode with your community.